everyone, welcome back for another video. Today, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do this forever. One of my favorite movies, as you can tell by the title, The Lost Boys. We're here in Santa Cruz, California. In the movie, obviously it was Santa Carla, but that's not an actual place. It was all really in real life filmed here in Santa Cruz. So today we're gonna be doing all the Lost Boys locations. With that being said, we've got a lot to do today, a lot to cover. We're gonna move quickly, so come along for the journey. Let's go check out the filming locations for The Lost Boys. All right, my friends, we've made it to the boardwalk here at Santa Cruz. Oops, I'm sorry, in Santa Carla. Man, there's so many scenes that happen right here. We're gonna talk about all of them, and most importantly, the Lost Boys carousel is right there. Let's go take a look. Holy crap, I cannot believe I'm seeing this in person. Oh my gosh. Now, obviously back in 84 when they filmed this was all open then. That corner part was there, but there was no glass. This would have been all open. And yeah, the movie pretty much kicks off right in here. This is the same carousel that the Lost Boys would have walked on. Can you believe that? This is just amazing. Our next filming location takes place right in this parking lot. So as we could see, there's a giant roller coaster. There's like the Sploosh Flume ride. And then this parking lot would have been exactly where the security guard who told him that, I thought I told you to stay off the boardwalk.
I told you to stay off the boardwalk.
Vampire swooped down from above, and right in this parking lot is where he would have been taken away. All right, very beginning of the movie, are driving down this way. They're moving into Santa Carla, murder capital of the world. And their car comes riding down this way. And then you could see, I'll make sure to add in some shots, of course, but they get a helicopter shot from way up there. And you get an overhead view of the lighthouse right here, along with this entire road. They're driving into the city.
Keep going. Yeah, I like that song. Keep going, Mark. Oh, how about... this jams quick.
All right, so Sam, Michael, and Lucy would have been driving on this exact same road. And right here, straight ahead, the camera would have been pretty much set up right here. And you would have seen the Welcome to Santa Carla sign directly where that surfing statue is. Would have been set up right there.
Hey, we're almost there.
They would have been driving up this way, and Michael would have turned around, and right here would have been the back of the sign that says Murder Capital of the World, Santa Carla. All would have taken place right here.
Aw, honey, look, guys, I know the last year hasn't been easy, but I think you're really gonna like living in Santa Carla.
This is actually pretty interesting. This would have been right by where the sign was. Wow, you could actually walk down. I guess that's where the surfers get in, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it looks like you could walk all the way down right into the water. Next filming location takes place right about here. Let's talk about it. So still in pretty much the intros of the movie, when the family's driving into Santa Carla, the camera pops this way, and it's right about here. It's a really quick shot, but this is where the famous whale snout was sticking out for such a long time. Now it's taken down, obviously, and there is a mural of a purple painted whale that's supposed to resemble that, but that building is still the same. It's actually really cool. It looks like it's back in the 80s. Right there. Now, obviously, that's a super quick shot in the movie, but like, how are you not in Santa Cruz and not get this shot? You know what I'm saying? Famous whale snout. Let's go to the next location. Oh my word, look who I found. The same guy that's in the movie, still here to this day. So of course, anyone who watches the Lost Boys movie remembers the famous beach concert with the ripped dude playing the clarinet, or whatever it is, the trumpet he's playing. This is where it would have happened, right about here. So that stage that they filmed that little concert on was a permanent stage right here on the boardwalk until a hurricane, I believe in the early 90s, came and absolutely destroyed it. So right about where I'm standing, Michael probably would have been right about here. And then right over on these steps here in the corner, if I'm not mistaken, would have been where Star was standing. Same spot where her and Michael make eye contact, and then she runs off. All right, directly behind us in the movie The Lost Boys, this would have been Max's video store. Still here today, obviously. It's not a video store anymore, it's a clothing store. But the same building still here today. Let's go take a look. Oh my gosh, growing up seeing this movie, I mean, the video store was just amazing because it was like back in the 80s, easily, all the neon lights and stuff. The vampires and the whole crew, and Max and Lucy would have been right in here. Today it's the Santa Cruz Bay Company. But this was back in the day, Max's video store.
Don't run off awkward.
There you are.
Thank you. Bye, Terry.
Yeah, we only come here to watch one thing. Well done.
No thanks. Well, second thought.
Ed Herman, Max, in the movie would have said, "I told you boys not to come in here anymore."
I told you not to come in here anymore.
Vampires would have been walking around going,
There you are.
Bye, Terry.
Yeah, we only come here to watch one thing. Well done.
No thanks. Well,
Up next on the boardwalk is the Haunted Castle. This has many quick scenes when Michael and Sam are walking on the boardwalk. They show them, the camera would have been pretty much set up right around here, and they show them walking right along here. Oh, this is so cool. I didn't even know they had this. Filmed at the boardwalk, The Lost Boys, 1987. All right, we're approaching the Giant Dipper. This is the famous sign. Still the same sign that was here in the 80s. And we have to go check out the roller coaster. This right here is the original Frog Brothers store. Actually, the original location, I believe, was damaged in the hurricane. And then they moved it here, but it's still the same type of store, the same owner, Joe. He had a little cameo in the film, but we're going to go check it out, see I believe the original magazine, the prop from the movies, in the store. And there they are, the original props. Oh really? Have to go look. So I'm buying my copy.
I don't like horror comics.
You like this one, Mr. Phoenix. It could save your life.
So many cool magnets. I might have to get that David one when they're riding the motorcycles. Next to the Lost Boys carousel where these bike racks are, we get a shot of David and the vampire boys sitting on their motorcycles right here. We then see them ride off around the carousel and down the street. Funny enough, this 3 on the wall is still the same exact one that was there in 1987. Next filming location, actually it looks like we're on the beach, doesn't it? Not really. We're pretty high up from the beach, but the next filming location takes place right over here. The teenagers, the tough guy, and the blonde chick who get in a tussle with the vampires on the carousel. They pretty much are parked over there, you know, back in the day parking. You know, they're looking at the magazines, this and that. And then the girl's like, what was that? And then the roof comes off and the vampires come down and get them. That all takes place right over there. So let's go take a look. Now we'll make our way to that filming location, but man, look at this view. The famous Lost Boys roller coaster. Oh my word. It's so cool. So I'm pretty sure their car would have been parked right about here. Obviously back in 1984 when the movie was made, this was not here. You probably could have actually drove out there, but obviously, you know, it's pretty dangerous now. They block it all off, but I believe the car would have been parked right here because you pretty much get this view. There's a car right there, pretty much get that view. And the vampires would have came up from the top, coming down, rip the hood off the car, top off the car, and have a little vampire dessert. This is something. Hope I don't get eaten by any vampires from above. Oh. Last scenes on the boardwalk take place all right around here. And something specific about that Sun Shop sign still there. So Michael and Star would have been set up right about here when David and the boys come riding along right here. And Michael tells David,
I can't beat your bike. You don't have to beat me, Michael. You just have to try and keep up.
so the boys, vampire boys, would have came riding their bikes up right here, and as we can see, this Sun Shops in the background, straight ahead, that's still the same exact sign that is in the movie right there, still the same one to this day. All right, so after Michael decides he's going to keep up with David and the vampire boys on the bikes, they would have rode directly down these steps, and the camera would have been set up straight out there. So let's go take a look at that shot.
All right.
The camera would have been set up right about here. Everything's still the exact same. Obviously there was no trash cans. Obviously there was no thank you for visiting sign. And this is the view Michael would have had as he would have went down the steps. Boom, 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 boom. And then they go racing that way. And now straight ahead, back in the day, everyone used to believe this was the actual Lost Boys bridge that they used in the movie. It was not. The actual bridge is in Los Angeles. I'll throw a picture in here, but very much looks like the Lost Boys bridge. However, it is not. That one is over in Los Angeles. Before we get to our final locations, we need to talk about Grandpa's house. So Grandpa's house is located in Santa Cruz. However, we were not able to make it here today. We were running out of sunlight. It was getting pretty dark. It is a 1.5 mile walk up the mountains of California through the woods and stuff, and there was just absolutely no time for us to complete this safely. All right, we are on the wharf at Santa Cruz. Directly behind us is a restaurant called, what is it even called? Olita's. Called Olita's. This was the exact restaurant where in the movie Lucy and Max meet for dinner. Max can be seen, actually, Lucy's car is parked right around here. Max can be seen from those windows right there looking out. Like, where's she going when she's leaving? But right through there, she would have been on the phone with Sam, freaking out. Oh my God, gotta leave. Comes running out, takes her drive down that way.
The thing about living in Santa Carla, I never could stomach. All the damn vampires.
Well, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for my filming locations of the Lost Boys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you've ever been here, let me know. I had an absolute blast making this filming location. It was pretty difficult to drive around some spots, but overall, absolutely amazing to be here. Hope you enjoyed. Signing off from the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, Santa Carla, the murder capital of the world, from the Lost Boys. See y'all soon on the Travel Channel. Take care.